and variable gendered humans and spirits of this house. Welcome to the 4th annual Belly Horror Show. Yeah, how are you all feeling tonight? Dead, apparently. Are you just keeping with the theme, or are you all seated at tables stuffed full of dinner? I'll give you a moment to finish chewing, but then, or rather now, I want you to scream bloody murder for Belly Horror! Yes, that's better. Now that we got your blood flowing through your veins, let's see if we can get it boiling a little bit. So now you may be wondering, who the hell is this guy yelling at me from the stage? Okay, well, all but 2 of you may be wondering who the hell this guy is and what qualifies me to MC the Belly Horror Show. Well, first of all, horror is my middle name. Figuratively speaking, of course, my real middle name is The Flying. Friends and cohorts, I am Paco Fish. And as for what else qualifies me, I need only say that I live in Baltimore. So I know a thing or 2 about fear and death. I live with rats. I see zombies every day roaming around my neighborhood. And scariest of all, the drivers in that city. Give me the willies. But here in beautiful Alexandria, I'm so happy to be here where there's nothing to fear except the real estate taxes. Oh, it's so nice to be here. And yet in this perfect little community that Romka, specifically Belladonna and Mafi, decided they were going to shake things up a little bit, give you a little fright in your seats. So they put together this Belly Horror Show here at the wonderful Birchmere. How many of you have been to a Belly Horror before? A few of you, and all seated up front. That's good. They happen to know that the fake blood you get on you is made out of corn syrup and it's delicious. The rest of you, next year, you'll be sitting up front. So, for how many of you have never been to a Belly Horror Show? I want everybody else. Good. Welcome. Thank you for coming. There's a few things you should know. I was going to talk all about cell phones and flash photography, but that other ghostly voice in the sky beat me to it. But we are live performers. They are live performers, and they feed not only on flesh, but also on noise and applause. So make as much noise as you can for them. There are a few traditional ways of doing that. If you see something you really love, there's this trilling of the tongue and the throat. It's kind of like a... That's good, now you try it. Or, if they're doing something slow and dark and beautiful. So don't be alarmed if you hear other people sing something that you like, because sometimes that's like kind of akin to booing. But and I'm not a belly dancer. Clearly, I'm a burlesque performer.
Take it off.
No. Maybe later. Maybe way later. But we're gonna get started on this show. Are you ready? Are you ready to see some amazing, dark, spooky, tribal fusion belly dance? Yes! I am! Now our first performers, we were really afraid that they weren't gonna make it here tonight, because at a festival in Louisiana a few months ago, they disappeared randomly. And we We sent out search parties looking for them, combing the bayous and various cute boys' bedrooms. And what we found was a pile of bones. So we, of course, were terrified that something had happened to these two beautiful women. But the really weird thing was, the pile of bones added up to more than just two bodies. We weren't missing anybody else. And then, all of a sudden, a few days ago, they reappeared. They just waltzed back home, looking better than ever. So we don't know what happened, but I'm suspicious, for one. So beware. We think that they may have eaten those people. So, just... Oh, that food smells good. That food smells so good. Just, now that you're being fattened up a little bit, be careful. Keep your guard up, because you might be the food. Keep your guard up, your eyes open, and keep them on the stage with a wall of noise. Welcome, Chakra!